Well, somehow I chose the absolute hottest day of the year to work on the cars today. It is 106 degrees here in Salt Lake City, Utah. From Fabspeed, baby. Let's roll. I'm honestly like a little bit embarrassed it took me this long to do this modification. I bought this car in March of 2020 and we should have done this day one from Fabspeed Motorsport. I don't know what that is, don't want to break it. For the 2003 Lamborghini. I thought this was gonna come out easier. The dramatic introduction, oh yes, the dramatic introduction didn't really work. Come on, easy does it. Yes sir, yes sir, let's go. Check this thing out. Gotta get the foam out. Come on. Oh my goodness. Lamborghini Murcielago. We have the full X-pipe exhaust system from Fabspeed Motorsport. I should have done this day one. The Murci is gonna absolutely sing. I would argue the Lamborghini Murcielago might be the best sounding V12 in the world. I have absolutely no good excuse for this. For whatever reason, my Murcielago has had a stock setup this entire time. Just like, look at the girth on these exhaust tips. What? Yo, this is gonna be properly good. We definitely do not want to forget any hard work. It's always hard unboxing with just one hand, because obviously I'm holding the camera. All right, there we go, baby. And make it rain. Boom. It's just too easy. Nope. So easy. Nope. How easy? That easy. Nope. If you have never heard of Fabspeed X-Pipe on a Lamborghini Murcielago, I suggest you stick around because it's a very special experience. Of course, step one though, we gotta hear the before. It sounds good, but we want excellence. I'm gonna zip my lips so you can hear this Murcielago. It definitely sounds good. For a stock setup, it's good. It ain't no Fabspeed though. Now my Murcielago is the first gen, which means it has a 6.2 liter V12. That deck is so hot. Now unfortunately, because I got the engine and the exhaust so incredibly hot, we now have to wait a couple hours for it to cool off. If I was to remove the stock exhaust and touch with my bare hands, I would burn myself so bad. This V12, it generates so much heat, so you just kind of sort of have to wait around for a while. Now this is probably not the biggest surprise ever. I don't know actually how to remove the factory exhaust. This panel right here, I would assume, we gotta remove this somehow. How you do that, I got no idea. I've also learned it's very good to take a bunch of photos of the before because when it's all said and done, all of this should look exactly like that. One of the cool things about learning to work on this car, I'm never gonna sell it, and so everything I learned today is knowledge for life. That was profound. I'm pretty sure, yes. And yes, also, I do not have any power tools. Make fun of me in the comments below, but what can I say? I'm a DIY kind of guy. No, no, no! I knew that was gonna happen. I got lazy, boys. Cut that out of the video. I don't want to see one single person making fun of me for my phone. It works. It's easy. Ow! 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 Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, let's go. It's crazy looking inside the innards of the Murcielago. It's a 2003, so it is 20 years old, but man, cars have changed so much. This car looks like it was built during the Stone Age. I gotta correct an earlier statement. I thought the Murcielago was stock. This is definitely not a stock exhaust, so my apologies. And it kind of makes sense because the car sounds really, really, really good. It doesn't sound amazing, it sounds really, really good. And from factory, I would have been shocked. So yes, aftermarket exhaust, we gotta figure out how to remove this thing. And how you do that, I have not a clue. These bolts are so rusty, I'm a little concerned. This could go from bad to really bad really quickly. Oh, let's go. Easy, let's go. Oh, it's heavy, that's heavy. One of the craziest parts about the Murcielago, it is empty back here. Like once you get the exhaust out, there's nothing back here. It's crazy how far forward the engine is. All right, next steps, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know about Utah. You got blue sky out there, and then it's pouring rain. It feels so good right now. Hallelujah, grace like rain. It is so hot here in Utah right now. Okay, I am ruining my camera lens. I'm sorry. Oh, that felt so good though. You guys have no idea how bad I needed that. That felt absolutely amazing. I am slowly dying of heat exhaustion right now. It is so hot. That felt so good. So, a little bit of a test fit right here. It's crazy. This Fabspeed setup, I mean, all this tubing, well, not that, that tubing and that tubing equates to that right there. Well, we've now run into a new issue. You see, the problem is I'm human. I got 2 hands and 2 arms and the intelligence of a 4-year-old, but I need 4 arms and 4 hands. See, the problem is we got the exhaust tips right here, and somehow I got to mount it up to this. I don't know exactly how to do this because these exhaust tips, they're not heavy, but they're heavy enough, if that makes sense. And I got 2 hands. From Fabspeed Motorsport, the Lamborghini, the Murcielago. There's just something about a cold start on a brand new exhaust on a V12 Lamborghini Murcielago. Let her prime, and... Before we get too excited, I gotta point out everything that's broken on the Murcielago. So the driver's side window, you'll note, is all sort of kind of wonky. It's stuck in this position. The passenger window regulator is also broken. I can't raise that window. We have 2 airbag warning lights, and one of my bat wings, the motor blew up yesterday. The car sounds amazing. Now we gotta let the old girl warm up. A quick pit stop here at JP Morgan Chase. I bought a new supercar, and I've sold it. Well, I've traded a supercar for a new supercar, and we gotta pay for the new supercar. And it's also like a little bit awkward. I gotta take everything with me because I can't lock the car because the windows are broke. Filming is not allowed in banks, so you'll have to trust the process. There's just something about the silhouette of a Murcielago. Cashier's check in hand. We gotta go pay for the car. When we take delivery, more to come. So good! There may or may not have been a police officer. Go! This car is gonna give me so much trouble. All I want to do is go to red line every single time. Let her sing the Italian national anthem. Oh my God! It's just so good. All those young bucks who need their fancy Bluetooth. You don't need to listen to the radio. You don't need to talk on the phone. You don't need your 17 speakers or your surround sound. You need a Lamborghini Murcielago, and you need a straight pipe exhaust from Fabspeed Motorsport. That's what you need. Forget the Bluetooth. Forget the radio. And get a Lamborghini Murcielago. I say this every single time I drive this car. This is peak Lamborghini. This is peak automotive. You got a V12, a gated manual transmission. You got almost 600 horsepower. The new cars are faster. The new cars are quicker, but they're not the same. They don't have a soul. They don't have the character. But then the old cars are too slow. They brake too much. Whereas this car is the perfect balance between everything. A manual Murcielago. If you have one, I suggest you buy a second one. And if you don't have one, you better buy one before it's too late. As I just said, if you have one, you may as well buy a second one. I'm taking my actual own advice. So this is a gated LP640. So my car's the pre-LP. This is the LP. This has the 6.5 liter V12. Mine has the 6.2 liter. It's at 405. I don't know what the reserve is, but I know it's much higher than that. We're gonna bid 450. We don't want to do 4.5 million, 450, bid 400, let's go. We are the winning bidder right now, 450K on the gated LP640. This thing is Monterey Blue. It's the only Monterey Blue LP640. I feel a little bit dweeby right now, so we're at another credit union right now. I gotta drop off this cashier's check to pay for the new supercar that I'm getting. This is his bank, so I gotta pay off the loan balance on his car, and then he's gonna keep the proceeds in his bank account. I feel a little bit dumb though, because I got my school backpack on, but the locks on my car, they do work, but the windows don't work. So anyways, yeah, we gotta drop this off. I just want to give the biggest shout out to the homies at Fabspeed Motorsport who engineered this absolutely beautiful exhaust. You knew this was gonna happen. If you listen rather closely, I have the squeaky door again. My Aventador Coupe a couple years ago had a squeaky door for like 3 years and it's back on the Murcielago. Now, do we need a second manual Murcielago? Now, mine's a 6.2. The one I just bid on was a 6.5 liter. Do we need 2? Probably not, but is it the greatest car ever built? It might be.